Hey guys, and welcome to Jurassic Room. I've been dying to watch this all day. It hit at 7 a.m. EST, and it is 5:47 EST now. And unfortunately, I will have to say, I'm doing the solo for today because the girls are both sick with the stomach flu, and they're in bed. And I gotta watch this today. So, unfortunately, the girls are not watching this. If I can figure out how to rotate this thing. I guess gotta watch it like this then. But yeah, so the girls are not in this video today. But once I get my other videos out, I'll either do a family reaction later on separate, or I'll just add it in with like my breakdown video or whatnot if I get that out in time. Because I'm working overtime this week, so I gotta do what I can. But if you didn't watch my trailer teaser reaction, yes, I gotta do the reaction first. Gotta do the breakdown and everything we know of Jurassic World Rebirth. And then I have 3 Jurassic chats for all the old news in 2022, 2023, and 2024. So I got like 5 Jurassic videos I gotta post in the next week and a half. So stay tuned for those. And without further ado, let's go ahead and check this out. Jurassic World Rebirth official trailer. Boing!
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett, our mission specialist.
Sorry, what mission?
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives. It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet.
Oh my god.
Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place. Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less?
Except the Titanosaurs.
He's your guy?
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
Move up towards Barbados, avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
Oh, cool. Ooh, nice
It's
guns.
the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
We need DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs. Do we have to get a sample from an egg?
Easier than,
Get it from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
yeah.
Maybe we should make it quick.
Oh. Got some Quetzals. Oh! Oh! That's a new Quetzal designs.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
The worst of the worst. We're left here.
What the hell is this thing? Ho ho ho!
We put ourselves
Dilo!
in a place we don't belong.
The hell is... Oh, the river raft scene!
Survival is a long shot.
That's the picture.
They're helping the mosasaur defend territory, stalk, hunt.
Wait, what?
You just said is good.
Oh! No way! The spine... Oh! Dude! That's a cool looking mosasaur. The Spinos and the mosasaur are teaming up. It's a symbiotic relationship. That's a little, that's one of the crazier ideas. Did not expect that. I just thought mosasaur might be picking them off. But, let's check that out again. Right. Oh, I mean, we're pretty much going to break down this trailer minute by minute. So we got Dilophosaurus back. And it seems to have that, like, Dominion design. That, like, more orange color. We have the new T-Rex. She's got some scars on her. Okay, so which island is this going to be? Isla. So probably Isla Muerta if they really want to go after like some of that JP3 feel. This trailer's freaking awesome, man. This feels like so different too. Honestly, it feels like a mix between Jurassic World, really like Dominion, but with Jurassic Park 3. And this could be a female, more of a brown color in the stripes. So this could be a female T-Rex. If we're going by the like old rules, I know the old rules have kind of been done away with because now a ton of dinosaurs have different looks to them. But it's like, it feels in a way like it's kind of breaking the lore established through the DPG and all of that. Dino Tracker and all that. It feels a little lore breaking, but I imagine we're going to probably be able to work through it. I mean, the factory floor was Isla Sorna. Feels kind of odd that you would invest in so many islands with dinosaurs for whatever reason. So you had, let's just say Isla Muerta was like the island they studied the dinosaurs on. They have Isla Sorna where they also studied the dinosaurs on, but it was also the factory floor, as John Hammond called it. And then you had the display island, which was Isla Nublar. That Mosasaurus looked cool too, so I wonder who bred all these things, because I don't imagine the Mosasaurus just been hanging around here, and I don't imagine, well, it's a possibility that all of these are Generation 1 Jurassic Park dinosaurs. So you could even say these are the original, like, Spinosaurus that InGen created, and then Henry Wu created whatever the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus was, which, I will say, I'm a bit disappointed that we may not be getting the JP3 Spinosaurus. I feel a bit cucked, you know, after 17 years waiting for that Spino to see the screen again, and then feels like we're not going to see that, unfortunately. But let's go in from the beginning. I'll watch it again, though, but first I'm going to break it down and then watch it again. Well, no, I'm going to watch it first, so let's go check this out. Another go around, and turn off autoplay, and bang!
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett.
So that's Rupert Friend's character.
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless
I believe the
lives.
medical breakthrough is for like heart
These are the
disease.
largest dinosaurs on the planet.
Oh my god.
Fortunately for us,
Titanosaurs
all
just
these
look
species exist in
majestic.
one isolated place. Can you be ready tomorrow?
And
Guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less?
kind of sounds like Ben there.
He's your guy.
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
Move up towards Barbados. Avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
10,000 volts.
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
This got me hyped.
This island was
Mission
the
Impossible
base
Jurassic Park.
for the original Jurassic Park.
The way those test tubes looked almost looked a lot like Alien.
Do we have to get a sample from an egg? I suppose
He's in
we
the
tried
adult.
from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Maybe we should make it
Kind of gives off that Wayland Yutani vibes. It's kind of cool. The Quetzals have a much different design.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park. Please don't say they're raptors.
I wonder what the raptor's going to look
The
like.
worst of the worst.
And what the hell is that thing?
We're left here.
This is the mutant. Kind of crazy they showed off in the first trailer. Bro, this is...
We put ourselves in a place we don't belong.
looks like a Stranger Things monster.
Survival is a long shot.
What the hell are those?
They're helping the Mosasaur. Defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
Spinosaurus designs are still cool, though. Dun, dun. This is such a different Jurassic movie. In theaters July. This is such a different Jurassic movie. So it started at the beginning. So I know this scene from the breakdown from Vanity Fair. I spent like 5 hours yesterday writing some of the script for my Everything We Know About Jurassic World Rebirth video. So we know that people are completely desensitized by dinosaurs. My camera keeps shaking. And even this museum is just taking down the dinosaur exhibits because just people are completely unfazed by their existence anymore. And now they're kind of a nuisance, as Frank Marshall put it. Really kind of continuing that idea that Colin Trevorrow first put forward in Jurassic World when he said, he pitched the idea of a teenager sitting on a bench texting on his phone with his back turned to a T-Rex. And that was kind of the pitch he had for Jurassic World. which is why the Indominus Rex was created and all that. And you gotta wonder, did Ms. Ronnie know about any of this? It seems like Ms. Ronnie may not have known about whatever is happening on, I'm just gonna say Muerta. As we see Scarlett Johansson's character, Zora Bennett. We see Rupert Friend's character and Jonathan Bailey's Dr. Loomis. Love this scene, the scenes here in Thailand with the tall grass and all that. It's very beautiful. And the long, thin tail. And this right here, the Titanosaurs are so... And the thing is just so weird because we know the Jurassic Park dinosaurs, but these also, in a way, kind of look more scientifically accurate. They're much more bulky. The necks are much more like this. The bodies are kind of more stout. Love that long whip-like tail, though. Really kind of reminds you of, like, Diplodocus and whatnot. The skulls are a bit odd, though. I can't zoom in here. The skulls are a little odd. They're kind of, like, smushed. So maybe that's just the design they chose for them, because these are supposed to be like Titanosaurs. They don't look like any Titanosaur skull that I've seen, or like other sauropods. They, in all honesty, kind of remind me of the that derpy Dreadnoughtus. Not the Jurassic World Dominion Dreadnoughtus, but the version that was in Evolution, Jurassic World Evolution. You know, the thing that looks like a Brachiosaurus with a dugong head. And it's got these kind of basilisk lizard type sails, spines coming out. And all honesty, I remember being pitched the idea of what this thing is supposed to look like, but if you don't hear that, if you hear that, that's one of the kittens. I hear you. I'm busy. But oh no, it kind of reminds me a little bit of, well, it reminds me of that early Dreadnoughtus model for Evolution mixed with the JP3 male Brachiosaurus, because it's got kind of the green bands going up it, and it's I really like this design, and it kind of fits into Jurassic, so I'm not really complaining. It looks really beautiful seeing these two Titanosaurs. So we know that the possibility is that dinosaurs are getting sick and they're moving closer towards the equator. I really don't like the idea of completely wiping out the dinosaurs or having like the last populations go straight to like Biosyn Valley. I don't really like that. I think it kind of defeats the purpose of Jurassic World. Even though I know in the books they get wiped out by disease and whatnot, I really hope that's not what they're going with completely. And this is just a singular location where, hey, all these dinosaurs are here, and we're gonna go look into this. My opinion, I think Rupert Friend is gonna be kind of a backstabby kind of villain in a way. He's kind of got the look for it. I think what's gonna happen is he knows something about what happened on Isla Muerta, and he's there for something else other than the pharmaceutical stuff. We got Mahershala Ali's character, Duncan Kincaid. We got that Megalodon jaw, too, we saw in the set photos. I always like these touchscreens they showed off. And that is, I forget her full name. It's Philippine? I forget, sorry. But I think that's her character. That's the actress's name. So maybe there's more security wrapped around the islands now. For some reason. I mean, dinosaurs around the world. I don't know why you need to keep so much security on the Los Cinco Muertos archipelago. But we'll see about that in the movie. We got this compound here. It's much less of a compound. Maybe like a track system or something. Oh, it doesn't want to pause. I'm borrowing my mom's tablet. And then we have... yeah, something here. Danger 10,000 volts. Yeah, some kind of like little building here. The guns all look cool. I just love the look. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Kong Skull Island in a way. So we're going back to InGen. We got a Raptor. Is that a... I could be wrong. And all of the like the science stuff, all the equipment and stuff, really gives off Weyland-Yutani vibes, in my opinion. Kind of gives off the Alien Resurrection vibe, which is what Gareth Edwards is going for, from what I read. And especially the mutant dinosaur we'll get to in a second. We'll wait for that. This almost looks like a cross between the female from Jurassic Park 3 and the Tiger Stripe clan. I don't know what he's looking at here. Some kind of fetus. But yeah, a lot of this equipment really reminds me of, like, Alien, which in a way is kind of odd because it looks so much more different compared to, say, the hatchery and everything on Isla Sorna. Looks very different. The 3 biggest dinosaurs. So maybe he doesn't mean 3 biggest dinosaurs in the world, but the 3 biggest that are on this island specifically. Because otherwise, feels kind of, hit one place. It's like off the grid. Maybe doesn't draw too much attention to themselves. That's why I'm thinking there's got to be some ulterior motive to going to this specific island. Because why not just, well, it would probably be very difficult to hunt down the Jurassic World mosasaur. Maybe if you were just going for this mosasaur that's in the trailer, that'd be a little easier. But if you wanted like the biggest, you'd go after maybe the Dreadnoughtus or one of the other large animals somewhere else in the world. Well, we know there's Quetzalcoatlus other places in the world, and we know Dreadnoughtus is in like Biosyn Valley, and we know that other sauropods are elsewhere. So I feel like there's got to be some ulterior motives to going to this island specifically. Really interesting design, very different. Which makes me think these might be like the original animals cloned by InGen, so they're going to have a lot more inaccuracies, because there are some pictofibers on the back. It's got that really vibrant blue and this like hooked beak. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Kenner toy. So it's pretty interesting. So and maybe the Biosyn variants of Quetzalcoatlus are more scientifically accurate, because that's what Biosyn was striving for, like Moros intrepidus, Dreadnoughtus. Those animals seem to be more scientifically accurate, while these animals are, while they display some like things like the feathers and whatnot, they're like a much older in terms of when they were created, like InGen, like Generation 1, Generation 2 species. And we do have velociraptors. I like got the reference to the kitchen scene. Then we got this thing. This thing with like the walking around on its knuckles. Wonder what this thing is a combination of. And it is massive. This thing is huge. They basically came to Godzilla King Kong's island here. So this is just some mutant creature that was just left. Okay, so we got here, and wow. He wasn't kidding when he said this thing was... when Gareth Edwards said that this thing was basically inspired by the Rancor from The Last Jedi, and the Xenomorph. Has a very Xenomorph dome-like head, and that body. In a way, this really reminds me a lot of the Arlex. If you don't know what that is, the Arlax was a rumor around when Jurassic World came about, and it was going to be another hybrid alongside the Indominus, but it was a more ape-like creature. But yeah, there was just some rumors about that way back when, but it looks like we actually have a fully realized Arlax here. I'm just going to call it that from now on, the Arlax. It'd be kind of cool if he actually did call it that in the movie. So we can't even see really it. I think I do see eyes, but as that Xenomorph dome head. And I know he said that it's like the T-Rex mixed with a Xenomorph mixed with the Rancor. And maybe right here we're seeing when this thing was created or when it broke out. So we're looking at it. Almost reminds me of the Mind Flayer from Stranger Things with his lighting. It's got these big massive forearms, got some smaller back legs, and it does have a tail. Can't tell how long the tail is, but it definitely looks like it like drags the ground. Almost kind of looks like the cave troll in a way, too. I can't see eyes. It might have eyes, it's just hard to tell. And it looks like we are actually going to get that famous river raft scene from the novel, finally. And I know David Koepp was talking about this in the Vanity Fair article. This scene was inspired by the novel, and it's one of the ones they really wanted in the original Jurassic Park, but it never came to be. So We get to see this really beautiful T-Rex as well. Kind of funny when it snaps into the water again. It kind of does remind me of the scene from Meg 2 when the T-Rex just for whatever reason roars into the water. I want to go back a second. I want to hear the T-Rex roar. And here we are. We got the 3 Spinosauruses. There's 3 Spinosaurus. They look really cool. I think the colorations are pretty, and they are big too. These are some big Spinosaurs. And we have this Mosasaurus. So if the Spinosaurus is, say, 50 feet long, this Mosasaur may even be bigger than the Jurassic World Mosasaur. And it has that like more of a tail fluke, and it doesn't have like the crocodile like scutes. The thing that interests me is the pack hunting aspect, though. That's pretty crazy. The Spinosaurus' design does look cool. I will say that. I'm trying to be positive. I'm just very disappointed that we're not getting the JP3 Spinosaurus. But I will take this. I love Spinosaurus, so... And here we got a really good view here. So, the thing that kind of gets me is it reminds me of, you know those Instagram videos where you see like the Spinosaurus swimming in water, like the 3D animated, and has like babies and whatnot, the 3D animated like shorts that you see on Instagram and whatnot. That's what they look like. And I guess that's kind of what's putting me off, is that it doesn't feel unique in a way. I mean, they're cool, but I feel like I've seen it before. It looks like any other like Spinosaurus I can look at from the book, other than, from like a paleontology book. But the JP3 Spinosaurus was so unique looking. That's why I kind of feel that I'm not as excited for the Spinosaurus design. Like, it looks cool, but it's not unique to me. You know what I mean? And then we get the Mosasaur, and this thing is much more scientifically accurate looking. It doesn't have the scutes. It has a very narrow mouth. I really do love the look of it. I can't wait to get a figure of this Mosasaur to put along with Mosey here. I really do love the design here. So, all in all, I love the trailer. It definitely gets me hyped for the movie, and frankly, it looks a lot better to me than Jurassic World Dominion. So, that's all I can really say about it. I'm going to try and do another family reaction with the girls later on in the week, hopefully when they're feeling better. So, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the video. I'm a little tired. I've been doing overtime for a few days. I've been dying to see this all day. And also Fantastic Four, which hopefully will come later. I want to watch that with the girls, So, thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and stay tuned for all the Jurassic chats I have coming. There's a ton of information I've been studying all weekend, trying to make sure all the info is collected up, because I have been slacking in Jurassic chats for almost 3 years now. So, all in all, I love the trailer. What was you guys' favorite dinosaur from the trailer? I gotta say, I love the look of the new T-Rex. And I'd say my favorite animal is probably the Titanosaur. I really love that design of the Titanosaur. But I feel like I'm gonna be a little biased towards Spinosaurus. I just don't feel like they're that unique. They're cool. They're just not that unique to me. I'm sorry. I would have preferred seeing the JP3 Spinosaurus. This guy. That guy. Kind of that guy in the back, because I don't have the original Legacy Collection Spinosaurus. But we are supposed to be getting the Hammond Collection Spinosaurus this year. And hopefully, I do hope it's a JP3 Spinosaurus. And they don't. I imagine they would not do that to us. But anyway, thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned. And let's hit the 10,000 subscriber mark.